Hello, welcome back to a Yapping with me, Fellonius the Wizard. Today I want to talk about one of the true good things about me. Yeah, well, at least for me it's good. Perhaps it's not for the rest of the world, I don't really care. But I have an advantage that I am using, and I am always trying to remind myself of. Use that little advantage that you have, that little edge that you have over many people, not most, many people. And it's patience. I have a lot of patience. I can be standing waiting for a person 30 minutes, an hour if that's needed. If someone calls and said, let's go and have a cup of coffee at 1 o'clock, and I'm standing there and it's 1:30, and suddenly there's a message and they say, well, I got a little bit late, please just go in and take your coffee and I'll be there as soon as I can. Nope, not me. I'm standing there waiting because that's what I do best. The same things goes with things that I don't really do well. Let's go back to my projects. I have probably told you about my projects, and perhaps you also follow my projects. Jigsaw puzzles. You need a bunch of patience for that, you might think. Not really. All you should do is just relax. If you lose your temper, you should not do jigsaw puzzles at all. No, it's not for you. Otherwise, it's just taking it easy, relax, and have fun, because I like those ones. But of course, somewhere in the middle there is patience as well. Finding that piece that you suddenly decide, I want that piece, I want that one, nothing else. Then, yeah, you need it. I'm doing plastic models. Building them is always a piece of patience. But I have learned that even if my patience is unlimited, I still need to just stop, let it be for a day, and then get back to it with totally fresh mind. Mostly because perhaps I missed something. Patience don't solve problems that you miss. What else do I do? Well, I paint figurines. Well, same thing, more or less. It's nothing that I can't really care for. But there are some things that happens to you. Most every day there is something with other people. And since I'm pretty asocial, I do have a tendency to burst out if I get a bit annoyed. So that's where I suddenly use my patience. First of all, I need to remember for myself that the other people, whoever he or she is, they are pretty pleased, happy, lucky, or whatever it is, to be the people they are. They are not going to change because you have another idea, another opinion or something like that. So don't bother with that. And if they don't budge, do it yourself. You got the patience to be just waiting for them to get back and say, oh, you were right. And if they don't, you probably won't meet them again. So what's the point? So every time I get into a position where I could just burst out, I try to be patient first. Listen. Try to use that long-term calmness to just get the other one to realize that we are not the same. We don't need to have the same opinion. And if you don't think that I drive well, that's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. I don't really mind. But I keep on driving the same way anyway, so in the end, I win. On the other hand, I do get a lot of good things for my driving as well, and my type of meeting people. There is a lady suddenly who, through another colleague of mine, sent me a regard, thanking me for being the one that I am. And to be totally honest, she is one that I need a lot of patience with. She's not the worst, but she's a bit of a energy drinker. She really drains you of energies, but if you just keep your patience intact, just smile, keep your tidy, it's okay. She's gone off the bus and you'll just keep on driving. It's part of my job as well. Now, if you meet a person, patience is not really what you think of first. You go by the outside, of course, first, but then you really listen into what the person says, and it really usually has to do with patience. So it's not like it's a big thing. It's not like it's I don't know. It's part of being human, I guess. Some is good at it, some doesn't. And it is one of my biggest advantages of just being me. Right. Thank you for listening. You have been very patient. Thank you. Take care. Bye.